Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Damocles Rising. Good to see you. We're going to go through, do some intro. I'm going to do a little bit of a recap, and then we'll hop right into it. Sound good?
Yippee!
Copacetic?
Yippee.
Hell
Yay!
yeah.
Capiche.
So, first and foremost, hello. I would like to say, fuck ice, baby. We don't tolerate that shit here. Pieces of shit. But, for those who do appreciate ice, my name is Bryce. You can find me in Austin, Texas. I will beat your ass on sight. Okay.
Let's go.
I am.
Hey, bars for no reason.
I am, in fact, a sometimes humble dungeon master ready to throw down. To my side, however, I have another humble dungeon master, Bug. Hello.
Hello, it's me. I am your co-DM, and I also say, fuck ice.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. It's up there!
Yes! Kill!
Kill! Next, starting down our line of players, we have River.
Oh my god, hi, it's me, River. And here's one more reminder that ICE is just a terrorist group in our own country that's being sanctioned by our government. Fuck ICE and fuck you if you support them. Hi.
Yeah. We love that. Continuing that energy, we do have Max. Hello.
Hello there. Oh, what's this? Hold on. The little door on my shoulder wants to say something. I don't fucking like pigs of any kind, especially not the cold variety. Fuck ice. Oh my god. That's so
Good
base
answer.
and epic.
Good answer.
That's so base.
Very astute.
Wow, I can't believe Dorda has good opinions. That's crazy.
You can't.
Well, you know, broken clocks right twice a day.
Alright, next up in our
Dorda
line, we do
is
have
the
Chill.
most Republican coded out of our characters.
Comparatively.
I just wanted to say that I don't tolerate any motherfuckers or heathens who think that they're better than any other person for no reason other than creed or color. So fuck ICE!
Very epic. We love that.
You betcha.
You betcha! I'll take them out with me brass knuckles! Just you wait! I'll see what color their blood is.
Holy shit. Yeah. I love
Fuck
that.
yeah. Next up, our glorious leader, Melanie.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Melanie. Fuck ice.
Short and sweet, love it. Moving on, Geno.
Hello. Frozen water can go eat a dick.
Hell yeah.
Real.
And last and most likely to whip out the space heater, TK.
So you know how I'm always telling people to subscribe and stuff? So, like, subscribe, but if you fuck with ICE, unsubscribe. And block. Get out of here. Fuck you. Fuck
Block.
ICE.
Blocked and reported.
True words never spoken.
Blocked and reported. But for real, we don't fuck with people who fuck with ICE.
Yeah. It is kind of sad that it has to be said, of like,
Right.
yeah, you should treat other people like people and not like side with the Gestapo of literal recreation of American Nazism. Or I guess the founding and proliferation of Nazis. It's kind of fucked up, but that's the world we live in right now, so fuck ICE. But to kind of lose ourselves in a different world, also maintained by a tyrannical government, we're going to hop into
Oh no.
Damocles tonight. So,
Guys, would you believe it if I
Seamless
said our escapism
transition.
from the fascist government was another fascist government?
our escapism.
Me with my
gameplay
escapism.
is really, yeah.
It's really taking me out of there.
So,
Whisking me away.
Whoops.
we're gonna go
That
over.
being said,
We're gonna go over a couple of things. So, for transparency, the first playback of the recent continuation of Damocles hasn't aired yet, so we're gonna do a biggest bitch separate from those votes. We will consider them later down the line. But with that being said, I've already rolled for it, and I ended up rolling on Eldara, getting the second biggest bitch question, which kind of fits. It was a unanimous group on our side anyway. Have you considered?
Have I considered my question?
No, yeah, that was it. Have you considered?
have you considered?
Dab's forehead.
Think about the implications.
Yeah, you have to think
I'm
about the
urging.
implications.
I do have a question for you. So the attack that was made on, that was called in last episode, was that orchestrated by the same people who attacked in episode 1?
That is a great question. I love your line of thinking. No, that is not the same group.
Okay.
But that is a fantastic question. You did think about it, and you get brownie points for that.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you.
But with that out of the way,
Y'all jealous yet? I got brownie points.
Actually, I'm
that
not
means
jealous.
Mother's gonna bake you a big old tray of brownies just so that you can eat
Brownies
them all
with
by
little bug
yourself.
legs sticking out of them.
They're all mine.
It's not,
Mother
not
likes me
rocks.
more.
if you think about it, if it's the brownies with the chocolate bits in it, it's kind of like rocks.
It's not like rocks, not even close. Stop lying to
Oh.
yourself.
What if I
Okay.
put chunky salt on it? Then it has rocks.
That's true.
Yes, then it does have rocks.
I
I mean,
sea salt-
chocolate
sea
technically
salt ice
does
cream.
have crystals in it if it's still tempered. So if you temper the chocolate that you put in the brownies, then it does
Well,
have rocks.
even if it's not tempered, it will still have crystals. It just takes longer to create.
I want the
Ribbon.
brownies.
Incredible.
Another episode of
This
Is
is great.
It a Rock? And should I eat it?
More often than
the-
not, the answer to both questions is yes.
Very true.
This is the
Oh, true.
this is the new version of Is It Burger for this charity stock. Is It
Yes.
Rock?
Oh, I can do that. I can do that for sure.
You should. You should do it like full
Here's a
Rayanne in
question.
character.
Rayanne and
Is a
Igneous
taco
discuss
considered a
rocks.
sandwich?
We're not doing
Okay,
this.
okay. I don't want to get into it, but I will say that I am one of those people that would argue for that to be partially true to some degree.
See, I would say so. Since a tortilla is bread, it's
But
a
anyways,
form.
I digress.
We're
Right.
done.
Form
Get
of
it,
bread.
alright.
It's a form of bread.
Let me let's wrangle back in before we
We're already off topic.
Yeah, I know. So, last we left off, Lakulo blew the fuck up. And then things happened. No, but Lakulo had a nightmare. Got to do a cool little dream sequence, and the choices made in the dream led to a TV exploding, most TVs in the communications area kind of blew up, as they do. Additionally, Eldara came down, talked to Lakulo, like, what the fuck? And then they broke into Mother's office to answer the emergency line that was going off. You guys took a message from one Patience, as they are known. They do also have other parts of their name, but I believe they only said
only
their
got-
nickname. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. She did only
That is
introduce
correct.
herself as Patience.
There we go. And once you took down a message from Mother, Eldara went up to wake up Mother. Snagged Divini and Arvi to go bring Lakulo to the infirmary. Eventually.
Eventually.
everyone else ran, and Igneous join up at the infirmary. Fucking Dorda had a nice little smoke break before Eldara came to go awaken Dorda. Mother called back patients. We all meet in the infirmary, and Eldara, as we were all getting together, passed out from exhaustion, as they had not slept yet. They had a quirky little nightmare, you know, as kids are wont to do. And heard some spooky stuff. Got essentially interrogated by a shadowy figure and possibly killed by something. Yeah, and then after waking up from that nightmare, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, missed a social cue with Easter.
Yes, missed a social cue with Easter. Who was maybe trying to help them with their feelings in a Moirailsy way. Just a teensy bit.
That wasn't her
but don't-
autism, that was mine.
It's okay.
Well, you know what they say.
Okay, dude. One does
There's
beget
a-
the other, I feel.
A trace of
No,
the true
that's
self
that
and the false
scene
self.
where it's like, I'll never ignore if a woman is interested in me. I want you, Abe. Want me to what? It's cool. I forget my thoughts all the time too. Anyways.
Makes me think of me commenting on Eldara missing the cue is I shot through the door and hit Julie instead.
Yeah. A little bit.
All right. So, bringing it together, Eldara, I believe you were Easter left to go meet with everyone else, so you can get changed out of your goo-covered clothes and get some freshly starched stuff. You know,
My clothes are too free-flowing.
Just too good.
Too goopy.
Loopy.
Just
You're
let
right,
him
it's
harden
not
again.
free-flowing. I just press it into shapes on my body.
And
Yeah.
that's what RBR does.
Oh,
RBR
that's
What
what
he does, yeah.
Yeah, ours sleeps in his clothes.
And he wonders why we don't talk much.
Harvey has leaf blowers set up as a drying station. All their clothes and hair harden.
It's like a car wash dryer.
Yeah.
That he walks through.
You know what? Canon.
Alright.
The arm wash.
But yeah, otherwise you get changed. You can make your way down to the infirmary, where Luculo, you were coming to, and you were talking with that one motherfucker. Oh god,
All
what
of
was his name? Yeah, fucking Staple. That's right.
Yeah, Staple, the nurse.
Yeah. Staple was giving you a once-over.
Pathetic
That's right.
little
He
Staple.
really fucked up putting stitches on you without taking the glass out. I'm reminded of the painful sympathy pains.
I already said, and who cares if the bleeding's internal? That's where the blood's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, Loculo's definitely gonna survive being here at the Beanstalk.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully.
That is the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have a backup character, by the way.
Shouldn't need one. It's fine. I don't know if you've noticed, but this system doesn't exactly have health or damage. This is all theater of the mind. This is flavor, baby. There's no real way for your character to die unless you tell us that you want your character to die.
Consideration, however, is that we can kill you for story beats.
That's true.
Sure.
We do reserve the right to hold that fucking shotgun.
It's true.
That's so we We do
wait
reserve
for
that
the-
right.
Can't wait for the consequences of Dordo smoking for like 30 sweeps to catch up with them.
Or RVR
His lungs
inhaling.
collapse.
Or
She's like,
RVR inhaling fumes from his spray cans.
Dordo, we found a lump.
Dorda, we found the lump.
Which one?
Dorda, your blood work just
good or
came
a
back,
bad
and
one?
I'm afraid it's not good.
Jesus Christ.
It's awful. I'm so sorry.
Alright. Y'all are in the infirmary. Easter comes back down a few moments later. Eldara, not far behind. You are all gathered as Luculo is sitting there on their deathbed.
Not quite. On a bed. On a deathbed.
On a
just not
bed in
theirs.
which sometimes it is a deathbed.
Yeah. Sometimes people die there, but it's few and far between.
How many? Remind me, how many days has it been since the event that got us to the beanstalk in the first place? Or I guess
Oh,
suppose how many
God.
nights?
I don't
I think
remember.
it's been like 4 or 5.
Yeah, like 4
No,
or 5. I think.
it's been like a week.
Yeah.
Oh, if
It's
it's
been
been like a
at
week,
I'd
if it's
argue work week.
Right.
okay.
You're not to put
Uh,
too fine a point on it, but we've been dicking around here for a while now. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We've done at least one mission.
It's
And
true.
I literally tried to get you guys on another one last fucking session, but Luculo had to go and fucking die. So I tried. I had the whole thing written out. My notes were lovely and prepped, and that's just not how it shook out. Okay, we're playing this at y'all's pace, which happens to be scatterbrained as fuck. Anyway, not that I'm not thoroughly enjoying it. Anywho.
This is the nature of tabletops systems as a whole. Though we do, we can kind of shove things along, but sometimes shit just happens, and it's
Like, look, ADHD distraction.
yeah.
True. I mean, last session was very fun, I will say. It was still fun, despite the fact that I had nothing prepared
RVR
for
did
whatever
get kicked
that
in the. RVR did get kicked while doing the splits.
Yeah, very
That's
true.
true. It was very graceful. Anywho, so everybody's kind of looming around Luculo.
Dorda's kind of like leaning on the back wall, and he's got like a bowl of the equivalent of Troll Special K.
It is still
That's gotta eat.
technically morning. That's correct.
He didn't get
Special
to eat.
bugs.
So, who wrote down where the fuck we're supposed to go after Luculo wakes up?
That's a good question.
Well.
Is Mother around?
Mother's
Yes,
right there.
she's right there. She's
Ah,
right
fuck!
there. Well, the good news is, Patience is in my list of contacts, so I actually do have some directions that I can print out for you. However, in the craziness this Nornend, have yet to start our preparations, for sending out aid to their encampment. So, I am gonna need us to do a little bit of dividing and conquering, because, well, as I'm sure you know, I can't quite do everything myself, and, I am still very, very tired, from my trip. So, if I could get Eldara, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Eldara, Easter, if you could go down to the greenhouse for me and pick up some tools for gardening, just in case, that we can bring our own. They don't have to supply us with any. And Easter, my dear, could you please round up some of your seeds in your seed library? Choose what you think would be the best things to grow for the season, and whatever you're willing to part with, dear, we'd really appreciate it. Their food supply, I heard was completely taken out, the new growth and everything. They still have some saved up, in their larder, but we need to make sure that they're good to grow, if you will.
Good one, Ma.
Easter absolutely lights up. She's just vibrating because this is the shit that she lives for. And
Leans over
she
to Arv, leaving over to Div. This is
Can you
why I
believe
do the
it, Easter?
jokes.
Oh, sorry. Can you
Say
believe
again.
it, Easter? Getting out in the field, ah!
Oh my gosh, Does that mean that I get to go with them, maybe? Can I? And Mother just kind of lays a hand on her shoulder and looks down at her. She's like, I think you're ready. And Easter just makes the loudest, longest squeal you've ever heard. I think the loudest anyone's ever heard this little girl be. And she, grabs Eldara's hand and bolts down the hallway and is dragging her to the greenhouse downstairs.
She tries to shout a goodbye, but it's truly garbled nonsense.
Incredible. And Mother now is looking on the rest of you. And she's like, well, she seemed to take that well. So, okay, our next order of business is going to be, I need one of you to go on out to the animal pens out back and see if you can get a hold of Plady. She is doing her morning feeding rounds, probably, considering it's still pretty early. You may be able to catch her out by the beef grubs. So I'm going to need one or two of you to go down to her and just let her know that we're going to need her to round up 2 beef grubs. I'm going to need cow and a bull to help our neighbors out, to start up their livestock again. I'm sure she'll understand. We honestly have a surplus at the moment, so hopefully that goes okay. But if you do have any trouble, you can always well, you can bother Halfit with that if you have any trouble. I'll probably be asleep. Any volunteers?
Arvir is just gonna slowly push Rayanne a little bit forward.
The kid.
Rayanne?
Oh, okay, so Arvier, you too? You and Rayanne? That sounds like a good combo. Dorda's gonna push Rayanne back, and he's gonna grab Arv's arm. He's gonna go, yeah, let's go, bud. Since you were just so willing to, sign up for this.
Arv is immediately gonna look at Div and just go.
On the line.
Arv is just gonna immediately look at Div and just go, help me.
Thank you, Mr. Dorman. I am so glad that you are finding your place among all of us here. I'm sure that Arby will be able to show you where everything is as well. What a choice! Thank you, gentlemen.
My pleasure, he says through kind of gritted teeth as he gives a death stare to Arvier.
Now, Divini, darling.
Yes?
Because it seems that you have been split off from your usual errand buddy, would you be a dear and go wake up Halfit for me? I had been planning on having him do a little bit of work today on Mr. Dorman's car. He's been so busy with errands and such since I've been gone. He hasn't really the time to see to it. I feel a little bad that it's been so long, so if you could just let him know that that we need him to stay behind today, and that Lady is going to be our senior chaperone for this mission.
Yeah, I can go make sure to tell him.
Thank you, dear. Just yawns real big. You can tell that she was in disaster relief mode. You know what I mean? Like the quick, snappy planning mode. And now that she's delegated, kind of the wind is going out of Mother's sails now, and she's clearly drooping. She's just like, and the rest of you, just once Plady comes around, I'm sure she'll have more ideas of what you all will need to start packing into the truck outside. And just be good, won't you? I know this is a little less high stakes than the other missions you all have been on. I really do appreciate you helping my dear friend like this.
Igneous actually steps up. He's like, Mother,
Yes, dear.
do I get to go too, or do I have to stay here?
Well, I think. Do you think? And she's kneeling now. She's like squatting, doing the mom squat. You know what I mean? To like meet him at eye level. She's like, now, this is a pretty big responsibility. You understand?
He like nods very like affirmatively and like straightens up.
Good. I think community outreach is just the sort thing for a first mission, don't you?
Yes.
Are you ready to help serve your community, Igneous?
He like does a salute in his like hat, kind of like from the motion moves over his face. He like adjusts it, continues the salute.
And she salutes back. At ease, revolutionary. You may absolutely go, as long as you promise to look after Rianne as well. Can you do that for me?
I promise.
Good job. She just like pats his little head, and the hard hat kind of wobbles a little bit between his horns. She stands up again. She's like, well, that just about covers it. I'm going to bed. If anybody needs me, no, they don't. And she walks out of the clinic and goes back to her hive block. Alrighty. Who wants to do their interaction first?
Scratch his chin. I think.
I really want to see Dorda and Arv.
I also really want to see that one. I already forgot what I told you to do. Wait, you're getting Plady, right?
We're getting a heifer and a steer.
Yeah.
Bug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, lads.
Dorda's gonna go to the door and be, all right, princess, lead the way. As he holds open the door for Arv.
Yeah. Ha. Alright. Yeah, I was just going to walk forward. He's doing his best to pretend as if Dora's not there. He's hunched over, probably like stimming to himself. Just
Dorda's gonna do that thing where he like very slightly steps on like the heels of Arv, but every time Arv looks back, he like backs up a couple steps.
Horrible.
Stop flirting.
No, see, he's
Yeah,
gonna throw this
see-
kid through a brick wall, and then he's gonna fucking.
A problematic
cops.
age gap. Anyway,
I know,
Yeah.
I know, I know.
No, see, this isn't even flirting.
I have
This
to
is just
remind
Dorda's
myself
got
that I'm
beef
not
with
allowed
this
to
kid.
ship it.
no,
Yeah.
they both got beef with each other.
Yeah, this is past pitch. They just fucking hate each other.
Yeah,
I know, but
real.
I 100% would use that, like, stepping on your shoes thing.
Yeah, it's. I think after a
Anywho.
bit, Arvier is just kind of like. I like to imagine he's just walking along, just a bunch of baby quack beasts said, stop fucking stepping on my shit. God damn. Or stop.
Amazing. The animal pens should be right outside. You know where they are. You've been here. You don't usually hang out loitering in the back of the building because you'd much rather deface the front of it, but
Well, yeah, 'cause that's where everybody can see it.
exactly. So, yeah, some animal pens, livestock milling around. What you doing?
All right. Usually they're around here. Do I see our target?
Man, I really wish that there was like a perception roll. You know what I mean?
You could do like a brains
I'm gonna-
roll.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna make you roll brains actually to see if you would like remember the routine you've seen about 1,000,000 times. You don't live here, but you basically live here.
What's the difference?
So, what's the difficulty?
You know,
You need a set of difficulty.
wouldn't you like to know, other boy?
So,
What's the base?
I'm assuming
It's like
it's gonna
difficulty
be like
4.
a 1, right? No, it's gotta be difficulty 1, right?
One.
No, it's not difficulty
Difficulty
1.
-2?
I got
If
a
it doesn't
2.
have a difficulty, that means it's free, right?
I got a
2.
I got a 2 on my D8.
You really have no idea where Plady could be. As far as you can tell, you can just see some beef grubs
May I add
and
on?
like what?
I don't think it's the fact that RVA doesn't see. I think it's just the fact that he doesn't give a shit.
Dorda's gonna say.
Yeah, no,
Dorda's
that's
gonna go
definitely
quit
it.
freaking slouching and kind of slap Arv on the back to make him like
Don't.
stand up straight, so that way Arv actually sees them.
Fucking, also, don't forget to take your adversity token for failing the roll.
I already did. Your boy's up to 2.
Very nice.
Dorda is
Fuck yeah.
intuitive. Can I maybe use that?
Yeah.
To try to figure out. But that
You
does that cost
certainly
an
are.
adversity token though, or not?
I don't
Yeah.
remember. Bryce?
Let me check the rule book. For some reason, I think yours is the only one I did not write down, but there it is.
Yeah.
You may spend an adversity token to ask the GM about your surroundings, an NPC or the like,
Wow.
and we have to answer honestly.
Yeah.
It's not worth it at that point.
I'm not doing that. No, I'd rather just do my own brains check.
You should just do your own brains check. Yeah, I'll
just do
allow
that. I
it.
get a +1 to that even too. Here we go. That's
Nice. Difficulty's
5
4.
total.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I crushed that shit.
You absolutely crushed that shit. You, with your keen powers of observation from sweeps of outrunning the law, notice that there's a bit of like movement over by a big like wooden shed on the outskirts of the property, and you can see somebody kind of like hunched over in the door of the shed. Not really standing up.
I think
You
I
just see
found
him
our
kinda
target
moving
there,
around.
Arv. Come on, bud.
Hey, you did it. Good job. And Arv is going to pat Dora on the back and start walking away.
Dorda's gonna like grab him by like the collar of his neck and drag him behind him.
Incredible. I
If
love
you're not
these
gonna
two.
walk, you're gonna drag through the mud there, bud.
You are so.
Oh, amazing. You are approaching. Wonderful.
Mm.
Lady is like in the shed. Like it's like one of those sheds that has like the top half opens. The doors open and like the bottom half is like a big drawer. It's like a garden shed type deal. Like almost like a wardrobe but for the outdoors, you know?
Mm.
And she's like leaned halfway through the doors of it and is like grabbing like a big bag of feed from the back. And she fully does not see you.
Yeah. Dorda's gonna kind of ate her.
She's definitely startled and she's gonna like snap around and like bonk one of her horns on the fucking side of the shed. She's like, ow. Dang nabbit. Morning, boys.
Howdy there. We've been we're coming here to procure heifer and a steer here for some aid for some folks that had a bit of an issue, a little run-in with the law.
Yeah, you
Is
know
she?
about that one, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of, from what I've heard from the grapevine, there a bit of bad stuff happened, and they don't got much food on hand right now. So Mother's sending us over to go help them out. And, they need some beef grubs.
Well, that I can certainly do. Shoot. I mean, when you said just the two of them, right?
Yeah, just the two of them.
I mean,
Alright.
if there's anything else you can spare.
Well, we did have a couple extras, but if you're wanting a heifer and a steer, probably just the two is all I can spare for now. I don't know. We'll take a head count here. You boys ever worked with some animals?
You know, if you take a look at me, you probably wouldn't believe it, but I've never been up close to one.
I
Not
mean,
one of these critters.
You?
I've worked with
You
my
ain't never
lizards.
been up close to a beef grub, none? You know? You know what Mother always says? First time for everything. She pats you on the back a little too hard. And like hands you a length of rope. Does not explain what to do with it, just hands you a length of rope.
Alright, Dora, go get him.
Alright.
You know, RVR, I think you got a little bit more energy for this there, bud.
Yeah, but you've never been. Apparently, you've never done it. So, and I've been here, obviously, a little bit
I
longer than
only
you.
got the one length of rope, so y'all are gonna have to stop bickering and actually try and help. Okay, I'll show y'all how to do it. I'll get the bull, you can get the cow. Okay? Make it a little easier on y'all.
Well, Dora, you're holding the rope, so have fun.
Trust me when I say this, it's gonna take both of you.
Fuck. Alright.
But I'd appreciate the help.
You know,
None of my
I'm
other
pretty flattered that you think I can
Hands
do
are
this by
awake this
myself.
morning.
Sort of with a 1d4 in brawn.
Incredible. All right.
With the feather.
She's gonna go into her into one of the drawers in the shed and is gonna hand both of you a pair of like thick gloves. I know those are probably a little too big for both of y'all, but trust, you're gonna
Yeah,
want
but
to put those on. Rope
Do you have
burn
any-
is a sumbitch.
Do you have any in purple?
She looks at you and then looks down at her very bronze sign and then looks back at you and crosses her arms and just kind of looks at you in a very disapproving manner. What do you
I know a
all
way to
think?
make them purple, but I don't know if you'd like it.
Oh god.
Oh no, please elaborate.
She grins, she flashes a grin at Dorda, and then goes back to looking sternly at Arv.
Dorda's gonna quickly shove his gloves on.
But
Alright, boys.
alright, well, let's
I'm
get
up,
to it.
I'm up and ready for it. Can't be that bad.
It's a spirit. It just starts marching over to a couple of those pens that are side by side. There's one that has one that's more populated that clearly has the heifers in it, and one that is like more sparsely populated. A couple of pens kind of like one after the other with the bulls because they get kind of aggressive. And she, instead of unlatching the big wooden fence, she just kind of like deftly puts one of her boots on the slat of the wood and just like fully vaults it. You know what I mean? Like just like one leg over the fence, rodeo style, you know?
How tall is this fence?
Like for Arv? Like chest height.
And
It's not like
I-
a super tall. It's not like the beef grubs are fucking jumping.
I was going to say, if anything, the easiest way to explain it is if you've ever seen a middle schooler hop a fence.
First of all, I love that. Alright. That one's y'all's. This one's mine. You'll see some of our gals have tags in their ears. Y'all are gonna want to go with y'all are gonna want to go with the probably the bronze tag. There's this she's right over there, the one with the big spot on her that looks like a heart on her forehead. You see her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Dorda
giving you the
definitely-
easy way.
I will say Dorda definitely does not look comfortable. He looks quite freaked out to be in such close proximity to these critters.
Now.
Cool as a cucumber.
Unlike the bulls, cows are actually quite sweet and docile. A couple of big grass bark beasts, if you want to think about it like that. Okay? What you're gonna want to do. This ain't no rodeo. Okay? I'm not asking you to lasso and tie him or nothing. All you gotta do, that length of rope y'all got, it already has a knot in it that'll once you put the loop around their neck, you can just pull it to tighten it a little bit. Okay? Shouldn't have to worry about nothing crazy. All you gotta do, and she's currently approaching, I'm gonna have y'all watch me, and then you do it. Fish, we good?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
She walks up to this bull, and it's like already not super happy looking to have its like space invaded, but all these animals know her and she's really good with them. So she takes her like length of rope and she like walks up to the bull and lets the bull kind of like sniff at her for a second. Grass puppies, I'm telling you. Sniffs at her at like the back of her hands, back of the, gloves that she's wearing. Gives it a couple strokes on its like weird flat bug face, And then, in a very, very deft motion, just flips the loop around the bull's neck and pulls it taut. Like, gets it all the way over the horns and the ears and everything and pulls it taut. Like, you barely see it. It's a fucking blur. And just like that, tugs on the rope a few times. He's secure. Now, you gotta have a little bit of trust with these animals, because if you trust these animals, they will trust you. I'm gonna go ahead and walk him out of the pen and secure him over there to that fence post by the house. Y'all just see if you can get Betsy over there to get friendly with y'all. Okay? I'll be right back.
Hey, sounds good.
She opens up
Easy
the big
enough.
old wooden gate and is like leading the bull away.
Arvis is going to immediately just crack his knuckles, walk over to, I'm assuming, the cow.
Betsy.
Yeah.
Hey, good old Betsy.
Betsy.
And just kind of like kneel down and hold out his hand.
Wonderful. Roll charm for me.
Very How to Train Your Dragon-esque. Okay. So that was a natural 20. So it explodes.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Explode it.
That's
explode
fine.
It, explode it.
Plus a 5, so 25.
Okay.
Cow whisperer.
So this cow, Beef Grub, is really enamored of you. She
Arthur said
immediately,
no problem.
instead of like sniffing your hands or whatever, immediately like you can see her like body language. She like is suddenly giddy a little bit, and she like shakes her whole body at you and like gets in your face and immediately like giant cow bug tongue all over you. Just slurping and mewing happily.
While she is enamored, Dorda's gonna try to very quietly and quickly put the rope around her.
What stat would you say we should use for the rope bit? Is that grit? Because are we mapping grit to dexterity, or
I'd say either grit or brawn, maybe?
grit or
Flight?
brawn? I feel
Flight would also be, I think, like...
flight is if you're like trying to leave with her. I feel not for the
End of day, yell at the DMs.
my co-DM. Back me up here. What are we doing?
Let me sit up. Really crunch the numbers. No. We can say grit. I think that's fine.
Grit?
Yeah. Yeah, grit.
All right.
We're done.
We'll try this. That's
Look.
2 plus 1. That's a 3.
Rough. I made the difficulty a 6, so that does not work out.
Adversity token. Yippee.
You get the rope kind of tangled on one of her horns, like between one of her horns and her ear. It was not as easy as Plady made it look. But she is really, really, really distracted by Arvier and is just absolutely going to town, fucking up his hair beyond repair. Just like slobbering all over him and is like nuzzling his face and shit. So you absolutely can try again. She is moving around a little bit, so the difficulty is still 6. I might raise it to 7, TBH.
6, 7.
But you can try again.
7. Ha!
Laculo dies. No.
Lacula.
Yeah.
Right table, drops
The DMs
fucking
do
dead.
reserve the right.
Yeah,
That's the
Drops
sniper
things
shot.
on the table.
Suddenly there was a complication in surgery. Sorry, Lakula.
Fuck you.
Fucking staple
You see-
slips.
I'm gonna try one more time, I guess.
Hey, Dorda, you mind doing it correctly this time?
Look, it's kind of scary up close. I don't know. Oh, that's another
that
3.
Can you do
Okay.
anything with adversity tokens?
No, I mean I'm intuitive and prepared, but and I can barter. Could I sell something to the cow?
You
Could
can
I
also-
sell her a
Can't you
convex
also
bobblehead?
can't you also spend adversity tokens in order to up the number
Yeah, but it's only like by 1, isn't it?
for each
I
token?
believe so.
I
I'm
could
not
get
gonna
up to
make
a
you fucking
6, but I'd spend all 3 of my
do all
adversity
that.
tokens, so I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Skill issue.
She's in her like moving around and like
You know, Arv, you could just kind of
being
tug on
enamored
it around that
with
horn, you know?
with Arvier. She yanks. The rope becomes hopelessly tangled on one of her horns, and she like yanks it out of Dorda's hands. She's now like moved to like sit in the grass. You know how cows kind of like fold their legs and loaf a little bit in the grass sometimes? She's doing that, but is attempting to roll in the grass on top of Arvier. She's like really, really enamored. And the rope is kind of hopelessly tangled. Arv, I will allow you to roll grit to try and
Alright.
save the rope from her horns and get it around her neck.
Alright, baby. I have to roll a perfect 6. That's a 4.
Alright. You
Alright. I think Arv is
she's
too like
fully
stuck.
rolling over in the grass, and she's like halfway rolled on top of you. Not like enough to be like injuring you necessarily. Really affectionate and doing a roll in the grass. The rope is kind of like she rolls onto her back and like leans her head up against your side, almost tipping you over, and the rope like gets whipped off of her horns and like lands in the grass behind
Sorry.
you.
Sorry, Dord. It looks like my hands are tied.
At this point, Plady is back. She's literally just at this point been kind of like hanging over the fence, watching y'all. Piece of straw in her mouth, you know.
Lady, you might helping out Dord over
She
here.
seems to like y'all a fair bit, at least.
Me at the least.
You gotta put some intent into it. Okay, it ain't the rodeo, like I said. You don't gotta spin it or nothing. Just loop it around. Get it under her chin, and the rest is easier. You can do it. I'll be here.
You heard Plady, Dorda. Loop-de-loop and pull.
I'll try one more time here.
I believe in you.
Oh, hold on. That's a 7. 6 plus 1 equals 7.
Incredible. You do in fact beat the difficulty. You listen to Plady's sage advice. You grab that rope and you get it under Betsy's chin, and you manage to get it over her horns this time despite her rolling in the grass. And you've done it. You cinch the rope around her neck.
We're just gonna
Betsy.
kind of try to lead her a little bit. He's gonna go. Sorry to get rid of your red quadrant there, bud, but she's got to get out of here.
Wonderful.
Oh, my apologies.
Betsy.
I mistook her for your Lucis.
Just, oh, fucking Betsy is pretty well trained. She is one of the younger cows that Plady has, but she knows the feeling of a lead around her neck, and so when she feels it kind of like tighten, she looks over at Dorda and she like unloafs from the ground and gets up and kind of shakes the grass off of her hide. She's kind of looking at you with like big old cow bug eyes. They're like the like jeweled, segmented fucking eyes.
It makes me think of the big bugs from Futurama, the cow bugs from that.
Yeah.
I have not seen those. I did not know those existed, but I'm gonna have to get a picture of one.
I'll post
because
a picture in voice chat, VC text. That's what
I
think.
have an image in my head of what these beef grubs look like, and it is grotesque. Anyway, fucking looking at you with them big ol' eyes.
I was probably like fixing his hair and everything. You know, in all
Fantastic.
honesty, they're a lot like my Lucis. Very docile.
Lady is clapping from the fence. There we go. I knew y'all could do it. Alrighty. Come on, Betsy. She opens the latch of the pen to let y'all pass through. Alright, boys. You can,
We're just gonna kind
fire
of
up
bring her
that
up.
fence post a little ways away towards the house.
We'll hitch her up to the post.
Here we go. See?
Oh, so fast.
Wasn't so bad, was it? Appreciate y'all.
I mean, for me, it wasn't. For Dort over here.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
She's a real sweetheart once you get to know her. Kind of sad to see her go. But, community aid is community aid, and that's why I raise beef grubs, so I know she's going to a great home. Do you know which of the settlements she's going out to? I don't know if y'all mentioned it before, but I didn't catch it if y'all did. The answer can be no.
An old flame is what it sounded like. An old flame of mutters there is what it sounded like.
No flame. Oh, hell. It's gotta be them Rust Haven folks. Shoot. That's a shame. But, well, at least I know the way.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, since these here beef grubs are gonna need something to eat in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bag of feed from
Well, you know, I
the
could leave
shed.
Irv here, you know.
Mm-hmm. Leave him to what?
I'll leave him as the feed. Considering that that heifer there was pretty intent on putting her mouth all over him.
Like I said,
Well,
my
you know.
bad. My bad. I mistook her for your Lucis.
You wouldn't like him.
Alright.
Thanks for your help there. We should probably get back to the main group there then.
Alrighty. I'll be, I'm just gonna spend some time, gathering some tools and such, but, I'll meet y'all out front, in the courtyard. I got a wagon back here. I'm gonna hitch these beef grubs up to, and I'll start filling it up with stuff.
Maybe you
Thanks
can
for the
hook them
help
up to
there.
Dorta's Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Y'all know who else all is going on this, little journey?
I believe that there's...
I assume y'all too.
Like our
Yeah,
little crew,
us.
and then,
Yeah.
I think Igneous is coming along to kind of learn the ropes, and so is Easter.
Well, I'll be. Igneous and Easter's first mission. Is Halfit coming along?
I think so.
Maybe.
We'll take a head count when we get to
If not, we
the,
can convince
courtyard.
him.
You think either of us paid fucking attention?
I was kind of mostly
Shoot, fair
focusing my hatred upon this stupid, dumb, idiot child, but we don't talk about that.
Dorta, you can't put me there in that quadrant. You're too old.
I'm not doing that there, bud.
Enough of that. We don't do none of that around here. Anyway, I'll meet y'all in the courtyard about T-minus half hour or so.
Sounds
Just
good.
take me a sec. We'll get everything hitched up and see what all we need bringing. Take a head count. See we're doing. So, all right.
Yeah. Hey, well, see you then, I guess. And Arb is
Alrighty.
immediately gonna start walking off. Bunch of baby quack beasts, send them to the moon.
Incredible.
It's not a machine that doesn't work. Send it to the moon.
To the moon.
Well,
Sort of follows.
who wants to go next?
I believe the only other group is
It's Div's mission and Eastern Eldara's mission.
oh right.
I just went a lot last time.
So fair.
But yeah. If
Is it
Div is not ready.
I can. I was just seeing.
Want to go round up your mission?
Yeah, I can do that real quick. I was
Okay. Bryce, it's your turn. I'm gonna fucking sit the fuck down. I've been pacing back and
Got
forth.
it.
telling him that he's gonna be the chaperone for this mission, right? That was it.
Incorrect. He's not gonna be
Or-
the chaperone because he's gonna
Oh.
fix up Dorda's car.
Yeah, my brain flipped it. I thought instead of that, the plans were changed and other way around. But no, I flipped it.
Nope,
sorry.
they just left before Mother gave that instruction, so they wouldn't know.
Right. Divini. You are
Yes.
going to go get Halfit, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Epic. You do that. Good work. No.
All right, so I imagine that she's essentially just like, she probably knows where he would be, especially if like, yeah, especially because of like her being there as much.
Mhm.
So I imagine she would probably know his routines.
Correct. I believe Mother stated that he would be sleeping.
I do think so.
Is that correct, Bug?
I'm messaging you.
Oh my god. Hold on. Copy that. We'll go with the first one. You don't see him out and about. So you could probably you know what? I am going to make you roll for it. Give me
Okay.
a brains roll. We're gonna say difficulty is gonna be 5.
All right, you said brains, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's hard to keep track of all the motherfuckers in this fucking beanstalk.
There's a lot of people in.
Oh, that is an 8. Wait, nope. I get a +1 on brains. That's a 9.
Wow. Very cool. You did succeed. Now, I will actually take this moment to remind y'all, as it has been a bit since we went over like rules of this system. Okay, I want to remind y'all of a certain thing that you guys get access to, which is if you're not like in a stressful situation or like a time-sensitive, like difficult thing, if the difficulty value is half of your die value or less, you can just take half. That is
And
a
just do the
you can
thing.
do. Yeah.
Huh.
Just to like put that out there because like
That's
that
my
is,
bad. I also forgot about that.
I thought it was funny to watching everyone just kind of like doing their best and rolling poorly. But as a reminder, you can take half your die value on a skill and just do it. Obviously things like if you have the skilled strength, whatever that is, you can automatically succeed if it's 9 or less, regardless of the skill. Yeah. So, cool stuff.
Okay.
So, you kind of you rack your brain a little bit. You're trying to think where this big motherfucker might be at. All right. And don't see him anywhere in the mess hall. Doesn't seem to be like talking to anyone or like roaming around the general public space. So he's probably in his room, which you know where that is.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you run it. Start climbing upstairs, getting that leg day working.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make your way up to his room. You're there at the door. Give him a knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
There's a couple moments as you are waiting before you hear from the other side. One moment. Muffled through the door. A couple more, you hear like rustling of something, and then like the door opens and there's Halfin, looking groggy and damp. He kind of looks you up and down, just Norning.
Norning. I have a message from Mother. So she just wanted to let you know that when we go on the mission today, that she would like you to see if you could possibly work on Dorta's broken car or broken scuttle buggy.
Yes. What mission?
So there seems to be a bit of a situation with one of Mother's old friends, in which their encampment seems to be in a bit of trouble. So we're going to be on our way to help them out.
Okay. Well, I'll get ready and start working on the car. Thank you. And good luck.
Thank you. And also good luck. Bye.
He kind of retreats back into his room, closes the door. He... One moment, let me... fucking send a message. As I had an idea.
Oh, wow.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I love ideas. Yippee.
Last time I had an idea, I blew up Malaysia.
No.
It happens.
And that's why I'm a police officer.
So you can do it again.
Yippee. I love ideas. Ideas are good.
Ideas are good. Except that one, to clarify.
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
You blow up Malaysia one time.
Meow.
It's the police.
Oh.
All right, gamers.
Yeah.
What you doing, Davini? Where you going?
Sorry.
It's still Nornin?
Sorry.
Probably.
I accidentally dropped my D20 on the ground. But I believe that at this point, like after she does her mission, she would probably her quote unquote mission, she'd probably head back to like the main area to see if anyone's there, and if there's anyone that like needs help with really anything else when it comes to getting ready for their trip.
Got it.
Being as Arv's busy, she's probably just gonna keep herself occupied.
Right. I will ask
Okay.
one thing.
Yes.
As you are kind of meandering about in the general area, can you do me a favor? This is mostly for the auditory bit, but can you roll me your D100, please?
Yeah. Do you want me to let me turn off my my noise suppression?
Yeah.
To get the full experience. All right.
Miss hearing that thing across the apartment.
Let me roll the D100.
There we go.
What the fuck?
It's really funny because like my roommate will literally just be like, I love that I know whenever you're playing a TTRPG because I'll just hear a really loud thump and then just 20.
Yeah, fucking.
True. I do miss hearing that across the apartment.
I wanted everyone else to get to hear that because we've been using it for
something.
Warhammer and it's so funny. But yeah, okay. So,
What'd you get?
yeah, what'd you get?
Oh, I weirdly enough I rolled like a 24.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Hell yeah. So, with that, as you are just kind of like occupying your time, you actually do see, haven't seen him in a minute, you see Quincy coming down the stairwell.
Oh. Good morning.
Good morning. What are you up to this morning?
Keep it together, guys.
I don't remember what fucking voice I used for Quincy. I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna raw
Nerd
dog
boy.
it. Huh?
Nerd boy.
Little nerd boy.
Okay, wonderful. We're gonna pretend that it's consistent. Fucking Quincy is just like, he looks absolutely beat. There's a little bit of mustard blood on his pajamas. And he looks a little tired. His like glasses are askew. He's just like, oh, I'm hanging in there with the Marcus Bolt breakfast. Just heading down the stairs.
just breakfast.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful or whatever, but usually Laculo's been bringing us coffee and breakfast in the mornings, which, to be fair, they do not have to do. It's been very nice. So I don't really get up very early because I assumed that they were gonna bring us breakfast again, but I don't know where they're at right now. So breakfast.
So the thing about that is Laculo had a bit of an accident and is currently in the infirmary.
An accident? Oh no. Are they okay?
Last I checked, they were laying on the ground unconscious and covered in broken glass.
Oh no. That's really bad. Oh no. Why? He's wringing his hands really nervously and just kind of like fighting the urge not to chew on his fucking claws, and he's just like, oh man. Maybe I should bring him coffee instead. It sounds like he could use it. I mean, assuming that he's not unconscious or full of broken glass anymore. I mean, Staple's really good at his job, so I feel like He's probably in good hands, but I should go check on him after bringing Marcus his breakfast.
Yeah, they'd probably, they would probably appreciate a good visit.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. That's really scary, actually.
Yeah, I'm not too aware of what
Where's
actually
the-
happened. Me and Otter woke up and we walked into the same room as everyone else, and they were just kind of surrounding their unconscious body.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I'm sure Staple has it covered. I'm gonna bring them coffee anyway, because I feel like I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't do that in his hour of need. The way that he was so nice and brought us coffee in our hour of need. So I'll go visit them in a little bit. Can you
that would
actually
be
do
nice.
me a favor?
Yes. What do you need?
I have your help carrying the breakfast trays. I have these noodle arms, and the trays are kind of big, and I want to be able to get Marcus a big breakfast. He's got a carbo load, you know.
Yes. Yeah, I can help. Just hand me whatever, I guess.
Thanks. They leads you on down the stairs. Wonderful. Can probably now head on over to Easter and Eldara in the greenhouse. This entire time, while all the other things were going on, Easter has not stopped talking about her vegetables. She's dropping scientific names like it's nothing in the middle of conversation, and then doubling back and be like, oh, those are a specific type of cabbage, by the way. Or those, just like going back and forth, and just really, really, really excited. You would know that Easter has gone on protest before, because she's like of the age to be able to like start doing stuff like that. She's only been to about 2, and she doesn't like them very much because they're like loud and noisy and kind of scary. And she feels guilty about that because she wants to be able to like serve the revolution the way that everybody else is supposed to. So this opportunity here for her to show off her agricultural knowledge and share some of her seed library with another revolutionary settlement in the form of like community aid and outreach. She's so fucking excited, dog. She is talking your fucking ear off. I will not go through that right now because I don't know enough scientific fucking names for rutabaga. Okay, there's not enough lexicon.
I have just one. Do you know?
Okay.
Muffin Man.
Vegetable scientific names. Just one.
Just one? No. What do I look like? I'm supposed to write down list of vegetable scientific names and their classifications for Easter. I didn't do that, okay?
Oh, okay.
Touch one here.
I know some.
I was prepared for everything else except for this. And I'm so glad it went last. I'm really sorry.
Honestly, I just assumed you had like arcane knowledge of vegetable scientific names for some reason.
Oh my god. I don't. I wish that I did. I don't know scientific names for jack shit, dude. Not a single fucking thing.
I will take one from the crowd. River, what was your vegetable name?
The butternut squash's binomial name is Cucurbita muscata.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck it up,
Gesundheit.
River. You get a brownie point. Take an adversity token.
Take an adversity
Anyway,
token for that. hell yeah.
actually,
Easter says some
fucking-
shit like, "Oh, so you know the cucubiro muscata? You know what that is, right?" And Eldara goes, "Sure, hun."
You right now, Eldara, you have an armful of
Cucubita
like
is also a bunch of different squashes,
seedlings?
including pumpkin.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome. You have a like tray full of seedlings that Easter is just piling on top of. She's been in this greenhouse. She's been propagating like cuttings of different things, and she has like a bunch of seedlings that were supposed to go in like the far south field, right? But she's willing to part with them for this. And it's just like a bunch of like, imagine if you will, the coolest, like weirdest looking alien vegetable plant seedlings. Like, in a like on a tray, just kind of like being piled high. She's just tossing them at you.
Wow, my Easter, you're sure chuffed to be showing off your little experiments here, huh?
You have no idea. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And,
I have an inkling.
And mother chose me. I mean, well, you know, Eldara, I mean, it would make sense if she chose you to do something special, like go on a community outreach mission. I mean, you're amazing, but I'm just me, and I'm not even really good at the protests, and I don't even really know, half of the stuff that everyone else gets up to. I'm just really good at the vegetables, and now I get to share my
Hey now. I'm still stuck on just you. What do you mean, just you?
Well,
we wouldn't be able to survive without all this food. What are you talking about? I'm not surprised at all that Ma brought you along. I mean, their crops are absolutely raised. There's no one else who could handle this mission better than you.
And she's saying this very casually as she's picking up tools and stuff.
Easter's crying. Easter's full crying. Just full sobbing. Full sobbing.
Oh, now we don't want that now, do we? Easter. You're gonna do fine. This adventure is made for you.
I really hope they
Are you
like my
ready?
vegetables.
They're gonna love your vegetables. They're beautiful.
Really?
I do. I think they're gonna be excited for any vegetables, but yours are special. You're gonna tell them all about it, I'm sure too.
I'm really excited to get to show them all my stuff, and I really want to help, you know? I feel like, yeah, I do a lot for our little compound, but, you know, I always feel like I could be doing more, and it's my chance. I mean, your chance is you know, getting to be on this special team and stuff, and that's perfect for you because you're just so strong, and you're really, really, like, good at following Mother's teachings and stuff, and, like...
She's blushing.
This is for me. This is me. I think I can really do it. I'm so scared, and I'm kind of freaking out, but I think that I can really help. And you're coming with, right? You have to?
Oh, of course I'm coming. You think I'd miss this? Nah, not in a million years. If you need me, I'll be there. Right?
Thanks. Okay. Seedlings, propagated, cuttings, seed, library. Do you think they're gonna want,
You think you need
more...
that nanny in a corner too?
She just like, nods.
Those are my experimental pumpkin crossbreeds. I don't think they're quite ready yet.
What
but
pumpkin?
Sorry.
She turns around, and the pumpkin's just gone.
Gone.
That happens sometimes.
Oh. Do they ever come back?
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah. I suppose
She
we'll never
goes back
know.
to her big. She has a big like organized binder of little labeled paper sachets of seeds, and she grabs a couple of them. They're all like arranged in like each little baggie of seeds has like the perfect number for like a field that is so many meters long. You know what I mean? It's the perfect amount for like a row of this kind of crop in this square footage. You know what I mean? It's all like it's labeled in some code. You know what I mean? That you probably wouldn't be able to decipher, but she seems to know like the back of her hand. She's got the fucking Dewey Decimal System of fucking seeds here. And she's just
I
grabbing
simply
it.
cannot process her uber autism.
It's true. You can't. You can't process it. If you can.
Eldara just smile and nod, you know, out of her depth in the situation, but happy to carry all of her things.
So cute, these.
She's kind of like tutting and mulling something over in her head, but hasn't quite figured out how to express it.
Vibes.
Oh.
Hello.
Rip River.
Eldara's brain cell leaving the situation.
I had a water. Oh no.
Easter, do you really think you don't do much? We die without what you do. We would.
She kind of like screws her mouth to the side and she's like chewing it over. I don't know. I mean, I know that I do a lot for the beanstalk. And I mean, I know Libin appreciates the fresh veggies for his cooking, and we work together a lot. He seems to really appreciate what I do. But between you and me, I kind of feel like, I don't know, people kind of forget about me back in the garden or back in the kitchen, you know? And I don't really get chosen for doing stuff like missions and stuff, because I just get too scared by all the loud noises and the hustle and bustle, and not really. I mean, I'm kind of quiet, so I'm not really good at shouting like you need to do for protests, so I'm not a very good revolutionary. I'm just good at the vegetables.
You know, revolutionary work isn't just throwing punches and shouting, you know, what's the word I'm going for? Like, extremities? It's
Not
about
quite.
planting roots. It's about connection and fostering a different ways of living. Sure, maybe you don't throw punches. I mean, that numbnuts look cool. He can throw a punch, but like that doesn't mean he could do anything about feeding a town. You have engineered food to be bigger and healthier and hardier.
Juicier.
And juicier
prettier
and
colored.
tastier. Yeah. What would we do without that?
I guess so.
Do you never see what you do or what's you bring? It's obvious to me, and if other people can miss it, then fine. Being quiet's not the problem. Their problem is not being aware. Who said that was your fault?
I guess you're right. I never really thought about it like that. Thanks, Eldara.
Well, if you ever need to think of something a different way, I'm sure I could spin it for you. You're gonna do great. You know that, right? There's no one else I would have brought to help out with this mission.
Thanks. I'm gonna do my best. And, I'm glad you're coming with.
I'm glad you're coming too. So, are
Okay.
we at any
Anyway.
more? And she is currently like, she's holding all the things that Easter put on her, and it is currently speaking from behind a tower of seedlings. Now, are you adding any more, or should I? I don't know. Do we have a golf cart or something?
Sorry. Yeah. I have a, hold on, wagon, right? She, kind of like squeezes under the tray that you're holding with all these saplings. She kind of like squeezes between you and the door. And like leaves for a second. She's like, okay.
The stack wobbles and she catches it precariously.
You wanna roll that to grit or brawn for me? To not fucking fumble these fucking seedlings?
Oh, I thought that was just gonna be some set dressing. Okay, what is it? Grit or brawn, you said?
One of those. I'll let you pick whichever.
Am I
Just tell me.
still getting a -1 from exhaustion? 'Cause I took a nap.
You did take a quick
Did take a
20.
nap. It's more like a half an hour, 45.
Yeah. You know what? Do me a favor. To decide this, can you roll me grit? I'm gonna say, difficulty's gonna be like 14.
Okay, roll grit. Just flat, or do I get my +1?
We'll say you do get the +1 for this one.
4.
Oof.
Frick.
Well, you get your adversity, and so you will have the minus.
Good God, I have 5 adversary tokens. I be failing.
I would also like to throw out there, shoutouts for using chuffed. I fucking love that word.
Well,
It is a very
I'm
good word.
I'm gonna bring her along.
I typically only hear it in like a British setting, but I love hearing that word regardless. Oh, man's mad chuffed, bruv. I fucking love that word. It goes hard.
Adore chuffed. I've been waiting to use that in Hootenanny all day.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're so I have the negative still, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna roll grit because it's a D20, and it's just gonna be flat since it was a plus. It's a 6.
Six?
It's a 6. Did I catch it?
Wonderful.
It was barely
Yes, you
wobbling.
did. I only made it a 5, so.
Okay. Thank
You
God.
got it. You got it by 1. You're good. You managed to catch it in time, and you turn around to see that Easter has dragged her rusted little red wagon along the side of the greenhouse. You can
get another one of them for you, Spine.
You can put him in there. Yeah. I actually salvaged this one a long time ago. That's why it looks so bad. I keep meaning to ask Halfit to help me buff out the rust, but kind of afraid if you buff it out that there's just gonna be holes instead of rust. So I haven't really done anything about it, but see, that's why you have that big plastic tray. I've been using it as like a false bottom, because you see how there's some kind of weak spots in the bottom of the wagon, but the corners are kind of okay. So if you just put something flat and whatever in it, it makes it so that it's easier on the wagon. Anyway, yeah, you can just plop that right in there, and then, and then we can take the wagon out front. I wonder which I wonder if we're taking the big wagon today. I mean, if there's a bunch of people going, maybe.
No. You mean a transport, or do you mean like a wagon for?
You know, Plady's wagon that she has,
Oh yeah,
it was
Lady
hers from
wagon.
before. We only
Well,
use it
we're
for
bringing-
big missions. Or we
well,
need a
I
lot of
mean-
people.
We are bringing some livestock too. I would assume we're bringing it too.
That'd be cool. Find out. She like grabs the wagon and is obviously having a hard time pulling it.
Eldara takes over for her. It's a sweet smile, but I got this. Don't worry. All right.
Thanks.
You want to take one last look around? Make sure we ain't forgetting nothing. What about
well, I'm gonna have to come back for gloves and tools and such. I have my set of trowels and shovels and stuff in the greenhouse, but there's not enough room in the wagon. So we're just gonna have to load this up and come back for it. We also, we gotta find out if we have to stay overnight or not, because I didn't really think about that, because we'll have to get some sober sleeping bags. I wonder who's the mission leader this time. Well, I guess we'll have to ask them.
I think we got some good points. I'll have to bring a couple extra starch shirts. Just in case.
Maybe.
You know, I don't want to get gooped again. That.
Sorry.
No. That wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you did put me there, but I shouldn't have fallen asleep at all. That was irresponsible.
Seemed really out of it, and I don't know how late you stayed out after I went to bed yesterday. I'm still kind of sore.
Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I will catch some shut-eye on our way there, okay? We have a couple vehicles, and I will not be driving.
Okay, you better rest then. I'll make sure you do.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as soon as I'm done, just checking on everybody and praying.
She's looking at you with her big ol' eyes. Mm-hmm.
Gives you the autism stare.
All right, let's go. It's the fucking pleading emoji.
Yeah.
The mizzle dip pleading emoji.
Welcome back.
Sorry guys, my internet died, and then just as it was coming back, my aunt texted me about studying that I'm supposed to be doing for my midterms tomorrow.
You bitch. Take back that adversity token. No, I'm kidding.
Take 2 adversity tokens.
So I did in fact get distracted, letting her know that I am not in fact putting off studying. I'm coming up for a breath of air before diving back into the books.
You're real. You're real for that. Okay, well, Eldara and Easter go on out to the front patio to, drop off the big-ass wagon full of seedlings. Point, you probably see that Plady has indeed hitched up the 2 beef grubs to either side of this big-ass wagon. Big-ass wagon. And, she's currently wrangling a fucking giant beast of some kind. I haven't decided yet. Should we use, Marcus's fucking Lucis for this? Again, because Marcus's Lucis has, experience pulling carts and has been used for that purpose before. Okay,
Yeah.
you'd see that she's currently hitching up this giant ass fucking gorilla. Big ass gorilla.
And watching this, Eldara it goes, oh, and it says, I just need a moment, and she runs off just to like check on her Lucis and say goodbye before they go, give him a good scritch behind the ear. And this massive jackalope rolls over onto the ground, and it's you hear a huge boom. And she just
Must be Eldara spoiling that Lucis of hers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you better keep good watch of this place. If I come back here and there's anything out of place, well, whoa, I can't get mad at you.
Giant fucking rabbit, like thumping happily.
Meat-eating rabbit.
Carnivorous fucking jackalope.
Yeah, so
Thumping
she
happily, rolling around.
Throws him some kind of grub snack, and it says, be good, and heads off. And Jackalope goes back on, Floppington
Wonderful.
goes back on duty.
Whenever she comes back, Plady has fully finished hitching up the gorilla. The two beef grubs are hitched with harnesses so that they can walk on either side of the wagon. For ease of transport. And they're just kind of chilling. You know, that her wagon is in fact a giant covered wagon with a canvas top, and giant ass fucking wooden wheels. It is very large. It can fit about 8 to 10 people in it, and it's huge. Easter is kind of like, she's around back of the wagon, and she's, instead of picking up the whole tray of seedlings, she's been putting them like 2 at a time into the back of the wagon, because that's all she can really lift, just like 2 and 3 at a time.
Oh, Easter, let me help you with that.
It's okay. I know that you were going to say goodbye to Flopsy, so I was just starting to pack everything up. There's a nice little compartment in the floor of the wagon right here. I thought my seedlings could go in there so that they could be safe for the trip. Okay, whew. I just asked Plady where to put these, but I haven't asked her where we're going. I mean, I know, I don't know where we're going or how far it is, and I don't know if we have to pack anything, and I'm kind of stressing out about it. Plady! And you can, from the fucking, you can see through the covered wagon to where she is, kind of like in the driver's seat where she had like just finished harnessing the giant fucking gorilla. She like turns around and like lifts the brim of her hat a little bit to kind of squint through the darkness of the wagon back at you guys. What? Y'all need something? Where are we going? Oh shoot, they didn't tell y'all? She pops off of the like driver's seat, like off of the back of it, and like kind of tumbles through the wagon to the back where y'all two are. And she's just like, we're going to Rust Haven, where Miss Patience lives. One of Mother's friends. Why? Oh, I don't... Is that far? Is it gonna be a long time? Like, are we... I know it's morning, but it's kind of like... It's kind of mid-morning now, and we're probably not gonna leave till about noon. How long does it take to get... Do I have to pack an overnight bag? Do I have to make sure everybody else packs an overnight bag? Who's bringing the water and the provisions? And has anybody told Libin to pack sandwiches? Jeez, you sure do think about a lot. Listen, it's a... We can probably do it in one leg. But considering I mean, considering those two boys that were bickering in the fields, it took them, what, nearly 20 minutes just to fucking grab themselves a heifer and fucking tie her to a post. I'd say it's, you're right. It's probably gonna be at least till noon when we get rolling out of here. So, yeah, tell everybody to just pack a overnight bag, and actually y'all too, if you want to get the two layabouts inside, your Mr. Door what's his face and RVR, if you want to get those two to help y'all bring out the inflatable recoup raccoons, we're probably gonna need them. However many. Thanks, girls. I'm gonna start hauling over my tools and things. Y'all got anything y'all need me to haul out from the greenhouse at all?
Well, there's a assortment of tools and perhaps some fertilizer if you got some time and the manpower.
That's what they call me, time and manpower. I'll do it.
Troll power.
That's what they call me. I'll swing back around and grab them for you.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Okay,
I'll
well,
get to it.
we'll get on to getting those inflatable recoup raccoons. We'll have to see
Thanks,
about
girls.
transferring extra super slime. That's going to be heavy.
There's a don't y'all worry none. There's a travel drum. You know the storage closet between the soaper taps and the third floor landing?
Yeah, of course I do. I know this place like the
There's
back
a
of my
big
mouth.
old drum. There's a big old drum that you can fill it. It has a hose sitting on top of it. It might be a bit dusty, but it has a hose, and you can just kind of attach the hose to the little opening on the top of the drum. And if you grab that and just attach it to the spigot of the soaper faucet, you should be able to fill that up, and that ought to be enough. We don't need to fill our recoup raccoon sleeping bags or nothing. We just need enough to kind of wet the inside. You know how it goes with overnight travel and all that. I suppose you don't. Is this your first overnight mission?
Me? Well,
Yeah?
Well, I suppose so. Well, it's definitely Easter's too, so I guess we get to have that as a first together, huh? She elbows her.
That's really exciting.
Ain't it?
Well, first time for everything, as Ma always says. Yeah. Just fill that drum all the way to the top. It'll, you'll see on the little clear bit window on it, when it's near the top. If y'all don't try to lift that thing by yourselves, I'll be along and I'll get some of the rest of the guys in there to help us out with it. All we need to do is manage to get it in the back of the wagon. I actually got a special compartment for it, but if we get it in the back of the wagon, that same hose, just bring it with us, and it actually has a siphon function on it already. So once the drum is in the
a compartment.
She
what happened to this one?
slapped-
She points to the one that's chock full of seedlings.
She looks a hand out and opens the little compartment a little ways, and I was like, well, good thing I have one on the other side, and just leans over across the wagon and opens up that one, and it's like a suspiciously drum-shaped compartment.
Suspiciously drum-shaped. Very good.
Don't worry about it.
all
We'll only
right.
just need the one for this trip, so. Hey, no
I don't know,
thanks.
I had this horrible vision of someone not checking and throwing in a super heavy super slime vat right onto all them poor little saplings. Oh, that would have
Almost
been
too
horrible.
terrible to think about.
I know.
I'm sorry, did
Don't
Eldara
worry,
just have a
girls.
Final Destination premonition?
Don't worry, girls. We'll make sure your saplings make it there in one piece.
Phew. Well then,
But
ain't no time like the present.
go on up and holler and tell everybody who's going to pack a bag. I need a head count. Could you do a head count for me, Eldara? And
I can.
thank you, darling.
Mhm.
Well,
You betcha.
I'll be hauling things till the beef grubs come home if y'all need me. She vaults herself out of the back of the wagon and
Till
walks back
then,
around the hive.
lady. Alright, Eldara heads off to grab the inflatable sleeping beds. Did anybody else want to have a
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, a phrase
Okay.
which here means back in the cafeteria. Quincy is piling the tray in Divini's hands, absolutely like up to her fucking face, basically, with a mountain of scrambled eggs, just dumped full of cheese, 20 strips of bacon and 2 thick rounds of fucking ham, and just covering the whole thing with sausage gravy and 4 biscuits. And what? Orange juice on the side. Just piling it high. And he's got for himself a couple of pieces of toast with some jam, and that's about it.
Wow.
Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard to balance this right now.
Oh, it's okay. Hold on. I'll bake Rube, and we could just. I'll carry half if you'll carry half, and then I'll divvy it out over there. Hold on.
Okay.
Lidded, I'm gonna use this spoon, and I'm gonna take it with me.
Oh yeah.
Is that
We're good.
okay? Thanks. And he just takes one of the ladles out of the metal tray of eggs and just starts ladling the eggs and goop and meat concoction. He just shuffles the 2 pieces of toast and little individual packets of jam off of the plate on his tray, so they're just on the tray, and just slops the breakfast slop onto his plate, just a little at a time, until they're about even. Sorry about that. I kind of got ahead of myself.
It's okay. That's much better. It's okay.
Okay. What am I forgetting? Coffee. Friggin'. Marcus doesn't really need caffeine right now, as I'm sure you can imagine. He needs all the rest he could get. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make a shitty coffee for me. And I'm gonna try to make a coffee for Lakulo. He sets his tray down on one of the picnic tables. You could just set it down right here, and I'll go do that. I'll be right back. And he goes over to the coffee machine, and he makes himself a cup of the shittiest black drip coffee imaginable. And now this is the time where Quincy instead attempts the famous fancy made with love Lakulo coffee, so that he can give Lakulo one in turn.
Oh no.
Yeah. What do we think? Quincy's charm would be.
Not high.
Are you kidding? He's so charming. He's such a charming little guy. He's a clerical guy. He's a teal who does, like, who's a secretary.
He feels
He
more like
answers
a
the
back
phone
of
for mother.
He feels like more of a back of house type secretary, though, the kind that you don't have full customer facing.
Right.
But he is customer facing though.
How about
He like
Yeah.
he usually is the one to man
I was
the
gonna
emergency
say a
line.
10 sounds good. Charming in a quirky way, but maybe not. How do you put it? Suave would be a 20. You know.
I'm gonna need my co-DM to give me a value, and I'm just gonna. I'm rolling.
To make a good coffee?
Yeah, with love.
Here's some things to consider. Has he done this before?
I think that he has tried before, and it's just like kind of okay at making like decent enough, like nothing fancier than just like an iced coffee with a little bit of cold foam. You know what I mean?
We will say we'll call it at 6.
Wonderful.
No, cold foam coffee's a little bit more than a 6. Sorry, I should.
No, it's not.
Sorry.
Why?
Because I'm not a DM.
That is a
What the fuck
7.
am I weighing?
That is a 7
Very cool.
on my fancy, sparkly kitty dice. Thank you, TK. Yeah. Quicken hell yeah. Quincy makes a iced coffee with some like creamer in it. And well, actually I think he'd make a hot coffee. And he tries his hand at some latte art, but it looks kind of bad, so he just like pours the rest of the foam on top. You know what I mean? But he sprinkles it with some nutmeg, so it saves it in the end. And it's a hot coffee. It's a cappuccino. You know what I mean? And it's probably fancier than anything he's ever made before, and it doesn't look half as nice as the shit that Luculo's been pulling out of his ass. But he feels like he owes it to him. Puts it on his tray. He's like, okie doke, let's go upstairs. I'm really not looking forward to the stairs. Why does the infirmary have to be on like the 5th floor?
You think it would be on the more convenient floor, being as we take the intern up there?
You would think. Okay, we're gonna stop by Marcus and I's room. 3rd floor first. Okay, let's go. Legs, move. Sorry, strut pods, move. Okay. And he just starts marching up the stairs. Making a lot of huffing and puffing. He's really tired. Fucking, y'all get to the door. He's like, okay, you're gonna want to wait here, because it is gross in there. Hold on. He like opens the door, like the thing that you do whenever you like push your elbow down on the door handle and like open it with your ass. He's doing that. He's doing that with a big old tray full of food. He like turns, and he goes through the like curtain that he set up. Morning, Marcus. I have food. Yummy.
You hear.
That's a down.
Morning.
Okay. More food. This is only half of your food. Don't eat the toast, though. That's fine.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, Div. He grabs the tray from you and, like, gives it to Marcus.
Of course.
And he disappears behind the curtain for a moment. And you can hear him kind of just, like, talking quietly. And then he comes back through the curtain and he's just standing there like he's forgot something. And he goes back and he grabs the coffee off of the tray. That's not for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Luculo! I really hope he's not dead.
Do you say that while, does he say that while he's still in the room?
He says it a little bit too loudly on the other side of the curtain as he's leaving.
He goes, what?
Nothing! Don't stress out, okay? He peeks his head back through the curtains. He's like, okay, Davide just told me this morning that apparently Luculo had some kind of accident and he is in the infirmary. But he's with Staple, so it's probably fine. And also, he's like a gajillion sweeps old, and his chitin is super thick. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, he is.
I will let you know. Yeah. I will let you know when they... I will let you know if they're okay and how they're doing. I'm going to check. You need to eat food. Mwah! And just like kisses him on the forehead.
Mind you,
it's kind of sticky.
Luculo's like 30, by the way.
Right.
So to an almost adult, a cajillion years old.
Like
Yeah,
this
so
motherfucker
Marcus-
hasn't even had their second adult molt yet.
Right, Marcus literally
Marcus,
just goes,
like-
that guy's unk, honestly.
The concept of unk existing in troll culture is insane.
They don't even have uncles.
Unk for
I'm like,
unclean.
how? Ew.
Loculo is kind of unclean.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I told my doctors I did. Sorry, I just got some test results back. That's insane. Why did they test me for pregnancy? That's not That's not
That's
possible.
so funny.
That's like when I went in.
You don't need to
and
tell the
my-
chat that you get no game. It's okay.
That's like when I went into the doctor and they asked me if I could possibly be pregnant, and I was like, I don't.
Oh,
don't
that's
think so.
not.
Well,
That's very sweet of you.
to be fair,
Yes, she's pregnant.
if you took
In
a
an
test
ideal
and it came
universe.
back positive, you have a much worse issue on your hands.
That's true.
So true.
This
That's
is
true. Just letting y'all know, I'm not pregnant.
I
Good.
personally think
I'm
you
glad.
should say, I don't know, maybe. Can I take the test?
Anyway, so y'all make your way up to the infirmary. Luculo, how you doing?
Honestly, at this point, you could tell Loculo's bored as fuck and also in a lot of pain. They're like trying to be subtle about how much they're stimming, but their leg is basically vibrating.
Oh no. No good.
They're very bored, very in pain, stimming constantly.
Is Staple in here? Do you think he'd be in here still, or is he like, fuck it?
I think Staple is. I think they're also just kind of like sitting at like a table somewhere other in the room, and he's just like, he has a cup of coffee and like a fucking newspaper or something.
Incredible. Perfect.
Like, didn't get Luculo coffee, just got himself coffee.
Okay.
Is eating his breakfast, maybe?
Yeah.
Slight amendment. Luculo is in fact staring daggers at Staple right now. Specifically at the coffee. But
And right on cue.
They've got too much pride to just to ask for it outright.
And right on cue, Quincy, completely out of breath after climbing all those stairs, looking like hell, deep heel circles under his eyes. Man, that's a lot. Why is the infirmary so far up the... Hold on a second. Coffee, you, Drake.
You see, fucking like Staple gets up and greets you all, and is like, "Hello, You brought him coffee?
Obviously.
Okay. Just making sure. Just take it easy on how quickly you drink it. Might mess with your blood levels. Just, keep it in mind.
I'm gonna try to subtly spike the coffee with one of my Mind Honey packets without Staple seeing. Without Staple or Quincy seeing.
Okay, I need you to roll me a grit. Right? Or flight, maybe? Maybe flight, because you're trying to escape our notice? I don't know.
Yeah, something.
Can we
So
finagle that? Co-DM, help.
I think flight would make sense. I will state, regardless of what it was going to be, that is going to be a difficulty at 6.
Okay, so I basically have to max roll because my flight is a d6. I rolled a 1.
Adversity. So, you procure a packet and very stealthily try and put it in your coffee, and very firmly, Staple grabs your hand before you put it in the coffee. He goes, "You know you don't need that. Also, that will mix horrendously with the medication."
What will?
Look.
Sugar?
Yes. Sugar.
Oh, that's too bad. I put a lot of sugar in this. I didn't know how sweet you like it.
It's a special sugar that the kitchen is not stocked with. It's expensive.
It looks like you're good. You won't need it.
Loculo is smiling politely, but their horns are visibly sparking with agitated electricity.
What's going on there?
Nothing. Thank you for bringing me my coffee, Quincy and Divini. Good morning. I appreciate the cup for a bit, and then use my psionics to just casually sip at it, hands-free, because Loculo does most things hands-free.
Oh, okay, that was super weird. He's looking at Divini and back at Loculo, is this normal? You know what I mean?
Honestly.
Is this normal? Are you good?
I'm fine.
What happened? You were fine yesterday when you brought us coffee, which I really appreciate, by the way. And then you didn't this morning, so I went downstairs to breakfast, and Divini told me that you had an Are you okay?
Oh, as Marcus's Moirail, you're about to appreciate me a lot less.
Oh no. What do you mean by that?
I may or may not have fallen asleep while ported to the CCTV, and my nightmares caused a psionic overload that exploded all of it.
Quincy goes so very, very, very pale and straight up faints.
I try to catch him with my psionics.
Okay, go ahead and roll your 2d4.
That head is not hitting the concrete if I can help it.
Do me a favor, actually. So first and foremost, I'm gonna set the difficulty at. We'll say Quincy's pretty light. I'll set it at 4. However, you are going to have a -2 penalty. For you did not get your regular dosage.
So 3 + 1 - 2. 2 total.
Managed to cushion it slightly, but his head still bonks the conch.
I sharply glare at Staple for a second before asking, Quincy?
Staple
what?
like just kind of like starts helping
What
him
the
up.
fuck?
He just kind of like just goes, wow, I didn't fucking break the guy's equipment.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is so bad. It's really bad. Oh, I pardon my alterity in French, but
It did not come through, but it probably came through on
not
the
come
mic, which
through.
is quite funny.
what the fuck did you do?
Several days of sleep deprivation, several nights of sleep deprivation.
If you weren't injured right now and like also twice my age and should know better, I would smack you upside the head.
That's fair.
You broke
From the other room.
Marcus's
Do it anyway.
command center? You broke? Oh no. Oh, it took him sweeps. Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. This is very, very bad. Do you know how many sweeps and how many dangerous situations it took to gather that equipment? You can't just... It was vintage. You can't...
Is there any way that we could maybe repair it?
Oh man. I really have to get down there and check out the damage to be able to tell you that one. Oh, no. If it was a whole psionic overload, the whole system might be fried, and we're gonna have to build it again from scratch, and that means there's security down this whole time and you didn't tell anybody?
I told Mother after I woke up from passing out and
Did you? I don't
opening
remember.
her. I did tell Mother, yes.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay. She just forgot, because I forgot.
It wasn't until after ripping her door open like a sardine can and then fainting from blood loss.
Right.
Mother does know.
Mother. God. I am having a really hard time forgiving you here, Laculo.
I'm not asking
Why?
you to forgive me, but I am going to as soon as it doesn't hurt to breathe anymore, I'm going to help. I'm going to do everything in my power to repair and or replace everything I broke.
I don't know if you even can. I don't know if you even can. I don't know how you could even get some of that stuff. I mean, it took sweeps. And I'm not exaggerating here, it took sweeps. Is the cart okay? Did you fry the electricity in half of the beanstalk doing it? Was everything plugged in, or was it plugged into the batteries? Because that really makes a difference. Am I gonna have to go bang on some doors and see if people's lights are out?
Unfortunately, I may or may not have passed out from blood loss before I could assess the damage personally. As far as I know, as far as I'm aware, the only thing I know for a fact is that all the screens are in they were in me, but now they're in that tray over there.
Oh.
Most of them. Some are still in him.
They don't know that.
Really bad. This is really bad. I can't even tell. I can't tell Marcus. He'll be absolutely crushed. Oh.
Unfortunately for everyone involved, I do have a connection that might be able to make repairing it easier.
You do?
She's going to lord this over me for the rest of my life, but my ex is cerulean, and she still does favors for me sometimes.
Will she as long as you think she won't rat out our settlement, I mean...
Yeah, that is the big issue with that.
Safety is kind of I know how they do things wherever you're from, but safety of our hive is kind of the utmost importance.
She will, for a price.
Do I look like do we look around, Luculo? Do we look like we have seegers to spare? Okay,
She does not, trust me, she does not want money. Wants is going to be worse, but I'm going to be the one who pays it.
Ew. Okay.
No! Ew!
I don't want to know.
You are a child. You are a wriggler. I would not talk to you about that. I would not even imply that around you.
Not a wriggler, okay? I am going to be 9 in half a sweep. Old enough to answer the phones for Mother, and I'm old enough to do her bookkeeping, okay? I am old enough. Practically an adult in the eyes of the Empire, okay? I can handle myself. And what you and your situationship do with your pails is none of my business.
Ew. No.
Ew.
But yeah, I have...
Moving on.
I'll contact her when I can breathe without wincing again.
Would appreciate that. None of you in this room, nobody fucking tell Marcus. Nobody even think about it too loudly around our hive block, okay? I'm gonna tell him, but he needs time to recover. He's only like halfway through his molt right now, and it's been going really rough. Just don't I'll tell him. I'll tell him when he's ready.
Be careful you don't put that off too far. Otherwise, you may end up finding reasons for him to never be ready until it's too late.
I can handle this, Luculo.
You know what? That's a fair reaction.
Don't tell me how to mind my Moirail.
I'm not. I'm parting some elderly wisdom on that regard. Personal experience.
Elderly wisdom that means that you fall asleep hooked up to your machines instead of in some nice warm soaper where you should be? Okay. I need to go cool off.
And once again,
really mad
Luculo is enemies with a child.
I'm really freaking mad at you right now. And he just turns on his heel. Starting to get really friggin' pissed off right now. You're freaking butthead. Meanie. Anyway.
In the other room. Hey, you said anybody in that room. Can I tell him?
You don't know. Shut up. Yeah. Preparations are underway. By this point, I feel like Eldara probably let Dorda and Arvi know where the blow up Raccoon sleeping bags are. Just kind of like starting to make preparations. Everybody should be packing a bag. Libin is probably making a bunch of sandwiches for the road, and throwing together, basically like a dinner for the road as well, like lunch and dinner for them to take with them. And everybody should be getting ready to get on the road. Everybody is probably going in just the wagon, leaving the Helfet's truck behind, just so that the other people in the beanstalk. If errands need to be run or like other shit happens, they do have a method of transportation. So it's Plady, Easter, Eldara, Rayanne, Igneous, Dorda, Div, and Arby. Right? Who are going? Lucullo's not going because a motherfucker cannot breathe and is full of glass.
I assume so.
He's being voluntold to rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eldara's gone.
Meanwhile, back with the group. Look, so all I'm saying is that Troll Tim Curry was not the best part of that movie. It was Troll Meatloaf.
Who are you talking
Troll
to?
Meatloaf.
Just he's probably just been like ranting to Dorda for like the past
I'm just
hour.
saying,
Dorda's gone.
Trollnacious D is the best band to ever exist.
I mean,
amazing.
In the time they've been
Incredible.
apart from them, they're suddenly best friends.
I want anyone who might be wondering, what is Rayanne doing in this time?
Smacking 2 rocks together and putting them in his mouth.
Sitting
Having a
clearly
suitcase full of rocks.
sitting with Igneous and very carefully picking what rocks they will take.
Genius.
They have to be only the ones they carry in their pockets. I would like you to remember that in the tilling of the soil, there's gonna be tons of rocks to take home.
Oh, do not worry. There is ample space for collecting and bringing rocks, like back. But lucky rocks need to be taken there. Rocks that promote safety need to be taken there. And of course, spice rocks need to be taken there so that they can eat
Good food. Yeah.
Eat good food with supplements.
Uranium, the spiciest
Delicious.
rock.
And Igneous
Got a lot
is
of
also
calories.
probably just bringing a cool rock or two to be able to show off to the people there.
Right. 1,000 per fucking cent.
I will say,
I eat the rock.
this is a technicality,
Perfect.
but it is
little does
important.
TK
Need that as a
know.
ringtone.
Little does
Rock
TK
is
know.
specifically
Sorry,
like larger, and stones are smaller. Like geologically speaking, technically,
At what
a stone
size
is
does it become a
what
rock?
you would have. It's like it has to be like less than like a rock has to be too big. It's big, 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 big.
The size
Rock
in
is
which I can no
specifically-
longer fit it inside my mouth without unhinging and breaking my jaw.
That's not a boulder.
This size.
Rock.
Is a jawbreaker a sugar
It has
rock?
to be like it's like
Yes.
rock until you like break it apart, and then it's stone.
Rock and stone.
This is the kind of conversation they were having as they were packing rocks.
They ask each other at which point it becomes stone to their minds.
At what temperature is magma now considered stone versus like an active liquid?
That's a good question.
Like, if we get really technical about it, if it's soft but still like kind of solid, is it still a liquid or
really
is it a
kinda.
rock now? And what does it taste like?
We're approaching our 3rd hour.
That is true. We
See, that's a
are
trick question because
2.5 right now.
It'd be lava. But anyways,
Alright. So, I think what we can do right now is our best, really. I mean, fucking. I think we can kind of like do like a smash cut, like montage of like everyone getting their stuff going.
On the
I have
road
a
again.
message. I see. Never mind. Bug is being right back. So there'll be a moment. So I'll kind of take the reins here. We're gonna do like a montage, everyone getting their stuff. Cut to a like scene of like Halfit carrying the big barrel of super slime down the stairs, and everyone's just like, oh, like with the star eyes as they lug that thing through the beanstalk. Ooh, big strong. Ooh. Everyone loads up. We get everyone in that motherfucking vehicle. Everyone obviously everyone eats breakfast. That's like all that. Everyone gets a good meal. We're on the move.
Back.
People. Welcome back.
Yahoo! Thanks. Sorry.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Loading up. We did a little bit of a montage of people
Set 'em
getting
up,
their
move 'em out.
stuff. Yeah. Set them up, move them out.
Rawhide.
Rawhide.
Hear that Western music staying in the background?
Yeah.
Tumbleweed inexplicably
Do we have the
rolls.
Mexico filter on?
Yes, suddenly. Suddenly everything has the Mexico filter.
I'm so Mexican. It's just
Anybody
a normal
else
filter
feeling
to me.
slightly more orange?
Well, meow.
We the camera pans
Or
over.
red actually, because it's nighttime and Alternian clouds are red.
Very true. No, but
So it would be like a
the
red.
camera pans over. The musical sting happens. A little fucking tumbleweed goes by, and Igneous, his hard hat has a sombrero on.
Did they cut out the hat part of the sombrero and just put the rim on the hard hat, or the whole
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Either way, we can say we're on the move.
On the road again.
Hey,
Lady
Ryan.
is. Sorry, go ahead.
Ryan, I don't want to alarm you, alright? Just while you're wearing that, be very careful about sea claw beast attacks.
What?
Polar bear. Say color bear.
You gotta draw a circle.
You know, sea claw bear attacks.
A circle?
Even,
Why do I
even,
need to draw
even,
a circle?
Even Dorda knows about fucking sea claw beast attacks.
It's the
What?
only thing that keeps him at bay. You gotta put a circle around yourself. You gotta draw it in the sand there.
Yeah, sea claw beast circles, don't you know?
No.
I thought you were supposed to be the safety guy.
I think they're making fun of you. Or pulling your leg or something. I've never.
Don't wave flashlights around either. That's real dangerous.
What?
Especially in that hat. If you see Clobby, we're gonna get you there, bud.
These two have spent 10 minutes around each other and are now best friends.
See, Dorda likes gaslighting children because it's funny and they're innocent.
I'm just wearing the hat that Igneous made.
Just be very careful not to wear it in a goofy fashion. That's what sets them
What?
off the most.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
There's nothing goofy about hard hats.
It's that hard hat safety so dope.
No, it's specifically this version of your hard hat. Yeah, no, just don't wear it in a goofy fashion. Don't wave around any flashlights, and make sure you draw a circle.
What
around
makes
yourself.
it goofy?
I don't think he's
Dorda takes his finger and tilts it down at a slight angle, and he's like, "That's about the angle you wouldn't want to wear it at, because then it'd be considered goofy."
What? This doesn't make any sense.
Y'all stop bullying them back there.
I'm so confused.
We'll this wagon around.
If this is our safety guy, we're screwed.
I don't know if I want to partake in this operation if this is our safety.
If I take it off, Igneous is gonna cry.
Igneous.
We're talking about your hard hat right now, right? Fucking
The sombrero hard hat, yes.
the sombrero hard hat, yeah.
Put overtop the hard hat.
Igneous, very seriously, is don't take it off.
See, I can't take it off.
Look,
Y'all stop bullying that poor child.
We're
Or
not
I'm gonna
saying-
come back there.
Look, we're not saying not to take it off. We're just saying, just be very careful not to wear it in a goofy fashion like that.
What do you mean like
Like
that?
tilt it down even further.
See, the only character that I have agency over that's authoritative here is Plady, and I've written myself into a corner. There's
So, I
nothing.
think
She's driving. There's nothing she
think-
can do to help you.
Rayanne is just gonna like move away from them.
That's a good choice. She just like. I feel like you should just make sure that you and Igneous are sitting on the other side of Divini
Yeah.
from them.
That's
You
the
know?
strat. You're getting bullied. Remove yourself from the situation. Try not to make yourself more of like a target.
And tell their Moirail on them.
Yeah.
See, this is the beginning of Dorda teaches Arvier how to be a miserable old man.
Hey,
I like this arc.
Divini,
Yes? What?
do you support bullying?
Of course not. Why would I support bullying? What?
Your Moirail's a bully.
Arvi,
He's making fun of my hat.
I stopped disassociating for 2 moments, and what do? You start bullying kids?
I'm not bullying him. I'm just telling him to watch out for sea claw beast attacks.
I tried to stop him.
You were participating
No, he
in the
didn't.
bullying.
Easter leaned forward like around Eldara. It's like the fucking
wait.
aisle. I was like, no, he didn't. He
Oh, wait,
was
but
he was
We're talking
he was
about
encouraging it and bullying him.
You really think I would lie about something like this?
Wait.
Mhm.
We're talking about sea cloud beast attacks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, Rian, those are very real.
Wait, are they really Divini? Eldara's like fully asleep, I think, in
Oh yeah,
Listener
yeah.
to
Eldara,
She's like passed the fuck out. They're not even 10 minutes from home.
Eldara's
I think Rayanne just looks agape like what?
Why does everybody always think I'm trying
Now-
to like gaslight and lie to
He's
people?
now convinced it's not a joke.
Vinny, is that real? Are you being serious? Are you joking? Is that real? Is that real? I don't like that. Is that real?
Igneous, I think we
They're very rare, but you do have to be careful. You do have to be careful. Remember, if you see one, draw a circle, you'll be safe, I promise.
Lady goes. Lady clears her throat from the driver's seat of the wagon. If I might be a definitive word on this, sea claw beast attacks ain't happened for about 30 sweeps at least. Actually, not in the part of the country where we're going to. Okay, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Just stay out of the tall brush, and if you hear anything, draw a circle around yourself. You'll be fine.
See, the sea claw beasts are like the first wave, though, right? You gotta be really careful about them, because when they attack, if they attack, something worse happens afterwards.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the
Brian
sea horn
puts his
beasts. Those are the
face in his
bad ones.
hands.
Is Igneous terrified of this? What's Igneous have to say about this?
Igneous,
He's hearing
I
the
think
same
we
shit.
need to take these off at least just to stop them from saying stuff.
I feel like Igneous is like covering his ears and like
He's probably crying already.
right, like trying not to cry as he's covering his ears from the scary sea claw attack.
Look, like, I don't know why
We made a little
everybody
kid
always
cry,
assumes
guys.
that I'm trying to
I
like
think that's a
bully
win
or
for
like
the session.
gaslight somebody. I think it might be my
That's pretty
tone.
good.
I'm
I'm glad I was the deciding factor on if this was a real or not.
So Ran is
Mind
gonna
you,
take...
all this is happening while Loculo's having the worst time of their life, disappointing the Moirail of their pseudo-adopted pseudo-child, having to call their ex, who they may or may not have a shitty relationship with.
and we're talking
Rand's gonna
about
take
troll sea
the,
bears.
like,
Speaking
the
of
sombrero
which,
rim
basically
off of
right
While
after.
everybody else is
hat.
having fun.
Off of Igneous's hat, hard hat, and off of his own hard hat, and shove them onto Dorda and Arvier's heads. At an angle. At the bad angle. And then blow a raspberry at them. And sit back down next to Igneous.
Dorda's gonna kind of
is going
stand
to
straight and he's gonna fix it so it's at the proper angle.
Arv is going to grab one of his spray cans and make like a little circle around him.
It probably gets stuck on Arv's horns, TBH. Horn. I was stuck on one of them, yeah.
See, look. See Clubby circle. I'm gonna be fine.
No, Ryan is not paying attention.
I think what we're gonna do.
Did y'all just spray paint the bottom of my damn wagon? You know you're cleaning that up, right?
And
I wash her and wax her down after every damn use. Y'all better be cleaning that up.
And I think from there, before they get a chance to respond, we're gonna actually we'll jump. Let me ask something real quick. Eldar, did you take any precautions before falling asleep in the car?
Oh fuck.
Bum bum bum.
Easter probably would have reminded you. I think Easter would have like offered to help you with your soper. Which you would know is an overtly pale gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Did you accept it or not? That's what I want to know.
Yes, she accepted it.
Yeah,
pretty
so
bashfully, but yeah.
At that point, Easter definitely would have like rubbed soper onto your temples and like the back of your neck before you like making like a little blanket spot in her lap for you to lay down in. Yes, extremely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very, very intimate gesture. I love my religions. Anyway,
yeah, she lets her take care of her. She's not used to it. It's still new to her. Hard to accept, but she did it.
Happy. Yeah. So you'd be sleeping peacefully at that point.
There we go. Well, in that
My
case,
God.
as we are making our way to the other settlement, I think we will close for tonight's session.
Yeah, I would like to note, basically, as soon as Davini and Quincy are both out the door, Loculo's gonna call Sikal.
I will
Noted.
mark it down. We can do that conversation
At the beginning of the
But for right
Yeah.
now, let me go ahead and create the poll for this thing.
As you were doing that, I would like to thank my co-conspirator Max for allowing me to continue the bit about sea bears.
Gaslighting children isn't like a public service.
incredible.
And
That was fun. Anyway,
That was a good character session.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's just all
Glad.
dark.
I think that's the first time I've had to do one of these like 90% of the way on my own.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
If you think about it.
Okay, everyone go ahead and vote in the votes chat.
Oh shit.
Let's see
Snap.
who
Aw,
gets the
snap.
big question.
Come to our macaroni party and we'll take it now.
Oh snap.
Oh
Oh
shit.
snap. Come to our macaroni party and we'll take it now.
Can you guys tell I've been watching a lot of regular show?
Regular show is so fucking funny. God, I love that show.
Great.
That is
I wish I
It's
liked
peak.
it.
There we go.
Bunch of
6
baby
votes
ducks.
in.
Stoner.
Send them to them.
We have a nice
Stoner humor
step
from
ladder kind of like series. We have a series of votes. Right now we have Divinity in the lead for tonight's session. So,
Is that everybody?
Wait,
Wait,
that's everybody.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6. Yeah, it is.
1 + 2 + 3.
I can count.
The Ghost of
It also
Christmas
in the
Past
bottom
hasn't
left
voted yet,
corner,
guys.
it also says 6.
You can also
count.
You can
And
also
I can
click on.
read.
You can also click on the 6 votes thing to see who voted for who.
I did.
So,
That's what I was looking at.
Divinity,
Yes.
pose your inquiry,
Bitch.
Oh boy.
bitch.
Because you're the biggest one, you know?
Yeah.
Bunch of baby ducks. To the moon.
Answer any of your questions.
I
Burning questions.
would like to know, is there any visible way for the people, like our enemies, by to know that our security system is down? I guess.
Is there any way for your enemies to know whether your security system is down?
Great question.
That is a good question.
I'll let you answer that one. Marcus is your character.
I would say that with how Marcus has it working, no. Not right now.
Okay.
If someone... You know what? No. Not right now is my answer.
Not right now. That's scary.
Not currently.
Yeah. So
I just
I'm gonna
like
let
the
you
currently
mull
part
on
of
that one for a little bit.
Evasive.
I wanted to expound upon it, and I went, you know what? I think it's better if I don't.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah. So, with that, we're gonna do around the table. Once again, do a little, you know, who we are, what we're doing, you know, shoutouts. So, first and foremost, hello. I'm Bryce. I really didn't do much this session, but I'm still happy to be here.
You helped me with determining roles, and that's what I needed you for, so...
Pretty much. I am primarily here on VOFT. I'm in a few other projects of different varieties, you know, fucking VHS whenever they eventually get to the point where Aerosol shows up on screen and or Doc Scratch. I'm in, what are the fucking projects am I in? Honeystick Productions, doing the fucking Homestuck animation funny dealies. I'm gonna be in Audio Universe dubbing The Divine for AU. From River over here, fucking, you know, I'm all over. How you doing? And lastly, we'll get to that actually. Next up, to my side, I have Bug.
Wait, you forgot a very
Hello.
important statement.
I'm getting to it. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that one at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Like on 3 or something. Anyway, hi! I have been your co-DM for the session. I'm Bug. Primary DM for the session. Please be proud of me. I prepared really
Everyone
hard
applaud.
and I had bullet points. Anyway, you don't have to do that. Had a lot of notes for this session, and I hope it was fun. You can find me here at VOFT Dubs. I do the voice acting thing. You wouldn't know it based on the bunch of characters that I voiced today. You can also find me basically everywhere at bughive.sys. SYS. not cis as in cisgender. I promise. I'm not that. That was
so
me.
cis, you have to put it in your username.
Yeah, you have to
Ew.
make it a part of your identity. I'm so normal.
Ew. Ew. I'm plural. I'm plural. I promise I'm plural, not cisgender. Please, no.
Next up, in our ragtag group, playing Luculo, River.
Hi, I'm River. You can find me as the River Witch on both Twitter and Blue Sky, although perhaps neither for much longer considering the way social media is going. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Additionally, you can follow the Audio Universe channel on YouTube to eventually see Audio Universe content. Additionally, I am in VOFT as a number of characters. Honk, honk, honk! Zabadi Tongba! And Mickey Moolah. Don't worry, those voices are works in progress. I'm still... And I'm also Caliborn in the VHS dubs. And last, I'm Broadway June over in Broadway Stock.
Whoa.
Alright, and that's everything from me.
Hell yeah. Next up, playing Dorda. Hello, Max.
Max. Me, I'm in Funny VOFT as A-Stick. Me, I'm Equius in Funny VHS. Me, I'm John Egbert in Project Soundpage. Give me money so I can make you a horrible evil picture. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Please give Max money for horrible evil picture. They're so horrible and evil, and you will love it forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, playing Eldara. Hi, Julie.
Do not perceive me. Actually, I've been working on a couple personal projects. Actually, I have, as I was saying before, last session, that I'm working on some theory videos that I may or may not ever see the light of day, but they are getting all of my attention. I
You're
am
working
also
on them. So it counts.
I am working on them, and I'm putting my whole pussy into it. We'll see if anything actually comes of it. So we're gonna, I'm working in, VOFT dubs, I'm in VHS dubs, in, CSAU, and, I'm working on a follow-up for our last charity live stream. I hosted, Homestuck, actually, and I am planning on making another set of those, so we will keep that up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your questions ripped in the last one. I'm excited to see what you do.
Very good.
I have so much fun making those questions.
I remember dominating in that. It was very
Yeah,
fun.
I ran out of questions, and I had to be like, fuck. Thank God I had an extra shiny question. Fuck.
Alright, next up in our lineup, our glorious leader playing Divini. Hello, Melanie.
Hello, I am Melanie Archer. You can find me here at VOFT as a lot of characters, as well as head director. You can find me as the assistant executive producer over at Project Soundpage. You can find me lots of places voice acting. The list is becoming too long to list comfortably at the end of these.
That's why I don't.
So, yeah, so I'm just find me around. I'm everywhere.
She's already here.
You know what they
You
say.
just haven't found us yet.
You know what they say. If there's a Homestuck project, there's probably a Melanie.
It's true. They do say that. Everyone's saying this.
It's funny
is a
because in the
saying.
old days, it used to be if you found a Melanie, it would tank the project. Actually,
This is
That's
correct.
true.
I did have.
It used to be a bad omen.
I used to be a curse upon other projects. And like it wasn't even that like I was doing it on purpose. It was just like, oh, if I got cast for a project, it would never take off. I don't know why it happened.
It was kind of spooky for a while.
yeah.
But that turned around. No, it's fine.
I'm sorry that I did it to your guys' first project.
It's okay.
You really did. It's okay. we got better. We went to VOFT. It's fine.
Yeah, we got with the
See,
times.
you had to kill our project so that we could be in your project instead. Our project kind of sucked ass anyway, so
Yeah.
happy to be here.
Fucking Melanie doing corporate espionage in the fan space.
Fucking Christ.
Melanie. That's fucked up.
Kind of.
Mine
A
will
little
only
bit.
be the. I will be the only successful.
Real.
I'm scared.
Scared too. That was terrifying.
That was good.
Put that away.
Continuing in our group, playing Arvier. Hi, Geno.
Oh. I have been your lovely gremlin, Geno. I play a few characters here on VOFT, namely the bigger ones being Problem Sleuth eventually, and also Zephyros and Hive Swap. You can find me mainly on this channel. If you find me anywhere else, you're lying, unless it's at the bottom of the blood ocean, apparently. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Last and most likely to make sure their rocks are not. We have playing Rayanne, TK.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
What
I
is
felt
wrong
it was-
with you?
All right, I'll do a second take. Editor, we'll use the second take.
What the fuck?
I would be so real. I blanked out. What the fuck did you say?
No,
All
leave
I
it
heard
in.
was
Just censor it. I'm TK. You can find me inactive on many social medias. You know what social media I'm not inactive on? PicMix. Find me on PicMix.
True. This is
That's
very true.
picmix.com/profile/tiki. It's PicMix, PICMIX.com/profile/TEEKEE. I make horrible things.
They're
Also-
beautiful. You really should check them out.
Just like
Also,
make sure
I-
you have the brightness turned down on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
d-
And if you're epileptic,
And
do
you're not like epileptic or
if you're photosensitive,
sensitive to flashing lights.
do not
not-
check out TK's profile. Do
If you're
not.
photosensitive,
No.
get the fuck out of PicMix. Run while you still can.
I also do Project Soundpage. And I also tell you to subscribe.
Yeah, but that's just your
Very
side
true.
hustle.
Yeah,
PicMix
just a
is
side
where-
That's my
hustle.
side
Project
hustle.
Soundpage, you know.
it's
The
just
real
a thing
money
you
is
do.
at the PicMix. All right.
I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the love of the game.
The love of the game. All right, so we're gonna leave this session off with a particular phrase, as you might be aware. Everyone knows the phrase here. We ready to say it on 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so on 3, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Fuck
Fuck
ice.
Nice.
Good night, everybody.
Nice.
Bye bye.
Good night, everybody. Mwah.